Venga. Caballeros, ustedes reciben sus instrucciones. Mira, aquí está bien, aquí no. Aquí está bien, aquí no. De la cintura para arriba. Ya quiero una playa limpia. Escúcheme, cuídate. ¿Listos? Vámonos.
Hey, I want to take a look.
They fight for national pride, honor, and boxing history. Puerto Rican powerhouse Juan Manuel Lopez, the rangy southpaw, ready for the toughest and most important test of his career. Veteran Rafael Marquez gunning for a third division title. Can the battle-tested Mexican hero deal with the guns of Juanma? 4 of his 5 losses by knockout. Marquez said he'll start fast, take the fight to Lopez, look for the knockout. Lopez expects a war and feels the right hook will be his telling punch because of the way Marquez comes in. He throws those left hooks and double hooks to the body and opens himself up. Lopez in the blue with the white and black trim. Marquez in the red with the gold and silver trim. Marquez, the brilliant technician with power, feels conditioning will be key for 12 rounds.
And this crowd chanting already Mexico on behalf of Rafael Marquez. We'll see if the crowd being behind him is helpful.
Lopez, the lefty, believes Marquez's plan is to take him deep and tire him out with an aggressive, fast pace. But Lopez predicted he'll win by late KO.
Already a jab from Marquez and immediately a counter right hook that missed by Lopez.
And it was lightning fast.
Yeah,
and, it was. Very rarely do a southpaw have a strong right hand. So that makes him just that much more dangerous.
Both sharp, precise punchers. Lopez, the younger, fresher, taller guy, but remember that chin is suspect. And you know Marquez will land punches. And he's got that hard, fast right hand.
And early in this fight, a big issue will be Marquez's chin. Can he handle the power of Lopez, who is a naturally bigger and stronger fighter?
Marquez does have a good history against southpaws. He stopped Tim Austin and Mark Too Sharp Johnson, beat Johnson twice. Those were excellent fighters, but did they punch like Lopez?
Marquez just got in a very nice left hook that was very quick and couldn't be countered by Lopez.
I mean, these fans are a bit antsy tonight. I mean, this is the first round, and normally it's a fill-out round.
They want action.
Right now.
So far, Marquez has landed several very quick shots and effective punches.
Well, Lopez knows as hard as he hits, he just can't get inside and trade with this guy. He's got to fight smart, and that's what he's attempting to do here. And Marquez knows if he attacks, he can't be reckless.
It seems like both of them have a great deal of respect, as well as they should.
And I think they're like everybody in this arena. We're all on pins and needles waiting for the first punch that hurts somebody, and you feel it's coming any second.
We hit 30 seconds left in round 1. Right. Left hand got into the chin by Marquez, but not a hard punch. Little quick exchange here, heading for the bell. Well, let's see if this is a harbinger of things to come. Let's check out Al's keys to victory.
For Rafael Marquez, survive early. Well, he's got to avoid getting hit with something really big early in this fight. Got through round 1, that's for sure. Got to keep his left hand up. He did that pretty well. Didn't get hit with any real big right hooks. And the right hand is his ticket to victory in this fight, even though he landed good left hooks in round 1. For Manuel Lopez, the power shots early are important, and toward the end of that round, he started to land some. As you pointed out, Steve, he can't ignore the defense. He's got to be careful when he attacks Marquez. And the right hook to counter Marquez's left hook, he tried it a few times in round 1. At the end of the round, it became a little bit of a messier brawl, and I don't know that that doesn't help Lopez. Now, both men landed hooks, the left hook by Marquez and the right hook by Lopez.
And Rafael Marquez walked a little stiff-legged back to his corner after the exchange that ended round one.
Steve, you know what? I saw that he was hurt. I mean, Lopez landed some good shots over there. And also early in the round, Marquez missed with a couple right hands, just by a little bit.
Lopez likes to work from mid-range, firing his combinations. More effective when he puts his punches together. Tight punches like that. Dynamite in both hands. The right hook, a key weapon. It's put a lot of guys down. Marquez complaining that was back of the head.
Yeah, that right hook is landing in the back of the head. I don't know if Marquez leaning forward or what, but he's landed it twice right in the back of the head.
No, stop. Okay.
Tony Weeks taking charge.
Tony Weeks, a very fine referee, as was Robert Byrd in our first fight. Marquez does not want to allow himself to get backed against the ropes as he was earlier.
Lopez taking the initiative. Everybody expects an all-action shootout. A good right hook to the head by Lopez.
And Marquez landed a nice right hand, so both men got their weapons in.
Here we go. Fireworks.
But I tell you, man, it looks like Lopez power is going to be the signature advantage punch.
Marquez complaining again that the hook went to the back of the head. Lopez continues to be the aggressor. Left hook to the jaw by Marquez.
That's the key question. And that's why I said survive early for Marquez. Can he deal with the power of Lopez?
Lopez, a terrific all-around fighter, can box or brawl, would rather box, but two of his last three fights were slugfests.
And the one thing Marquez didn't want was this to be a battle of the hooks. Because if he only can rely on his left hook, he probably isn't going to win this fight. He's got to land that right hand at some point.
And for Marquez to be more effective, he's got to establish that jab.
Yeah.
And he's landed some good jabs, but just not enough jabs, you know. He just got to stick with his game plan and stay away from that monstrous right hook.
Both are risk takers. Big reason why this should be very exciting from start to finish. And Marquez can absorb a lot of punishment. For Marquez, it is win at all costs. Final seconds of round two. Every Wednesday at 9 p.m. it's Showtime's Emmy-winning series Inside the NFL. James Brown, Chris Collinsworth, Phil Simms, and Warren Sapp will recap all the week's action.
And this NFL season has been a barn burner, I'll tell you already. Not enough side stories outside the field, huh? This is where Marquez complained about a blow to the back of the head. Now, that was kind of a cuffing punch. So there wasn't a lot happening. And then later on, we saw power from Lopez.
Oh, yeah, this is a great exchange by both fighters, but I think the Lopez punches did a little bit more damage.
So much at stake. Can the 35-year-old Rafael Marquez live out his dream? Will he win his third division title? Juan Manuel Lopez, his undefeated record on the line, his superstar status on the line, Puerto Rican pride on the line.
Marquez got him.
Well, that's a telling statistic. So many more power punches being landed by Lopez. But as you know, some of the jabs of Marquez have gotten there, but not enough of those power punches.
Marquez got in a pretty good right hand at the end of the round, and Lopez, you know, respected him and held his glove up, but Marquez wasn't having any of it.
No, he was not.
I noticed he attempted to touch Marquez's glove. Marquez has turned his back on him.
Now remember, in the last fight, we saw Bernabe Concepcion put Lopez down early in the fight. Then Lopez came back to knock him out, of course. Oh my, there's that hook by Marquez.
That's a sweet left hook. I mean, he's known for the right hand, but that left hook is great as well.
Well, Marquez has a great left hook. It's just when he throws it as his main weapon, he tends to open himself up so much.
That's what Lopez is thinking. Lopez missing wildly with the right. A countering left hook to the chest by Marquez.
That was a good combination by Marquez. He has to start.
Oh, double left hook. Man.
Crowd oohing and eyeing with every punch.
There's a lot of opportunities for Marquez to counter the right hook of Lopez. Stick that jab out there. Lopez is going to throw that right hook automatically, and then he can come over top of something.
Here we go. Time in. Let's go.
Tony Weeks trying to crack down on any roughhouse tactics early on.
They're both complaining about what the other fighter is doing. You know, this is a battle.
And Lopez ran into a right hand then. I think he was more off balance, but he did land a good shot then.
And Marquez looked at Lopez as if to say, I'm not in trouble.
Oh, there's a great shot by Lopez, but as we've said, Marquez really can absorb punishment. He's so good at giving and taking.
Marquez is landing some good counter punches right when you think he's hurt.
And most of them are the left hook. You know, he may win this fight with that hook. He might do it. It's harder for him, but he can land it.
Again, that could have been construed as a shot to the back of the head by Lopez.
That's what I wanted to point out. I thought Weeks was going to give him another warning.
He looked at him, but didn't say anything.
Great right hook a moment ago, a counter punch by Lopez. Hey, this is a very good fight, and how interesting, these two great warriors.
Final seconds, round 3. It's getting very interesting now.
In the last round, Juan Manuel Lopez landing a straight left hand that knocked Marquez off balance, but here's where he showed that he was not going to be hurt. And then we take a look at it here to see it again.
It was a good punch. He caught him. Watch this. Right hand. He ran right into it. So you never can count Marquez out, even when you land a good shot on him.
Okay, now you got to keep boxing now. Okay, you're hitting first, and then he's hitting you back. So you got to protect yourself after that. Let him set the pace, and then you come in. Velocity, and you need one. You need a good 1, 2, 3 punch for him.
Felix
1 or 2.
Jesus telling us what Daniel Zaragoza is saying. Thank you, Felix. No knockdowns thus far in the fight, but Marquez stumbling across the ring. 1:50 into round 3 from the big Lopez left hand. Round 4 scheduled for 12. The chants of Mexico ringing out from the crowd. Now Marquez complaining to the back of the head. Lopez just moves on in on him. Lopez opens up. Says, bring it on, Rafael. Lopez feeling very confident.
You wonder if Lopez feels he's the more powerful fighter in there right now. He's been hit with big punches by Marquez. Maybe he's not hurt, and maybe he feels he can't be hurt. I don't know.
Straight right there by Marquez.
No, he's hurting him, but I thought that round he took those punches a little bit better. But Lopez is opening up on him in this round right here.
Lopez really wants to prove a point that he does have a good chin. He's sick and tired of hearing about this so-called suspect chin.
Well, he has been resilient, that's for sure. He still has a 0 at the end of the loss part of his record.
So how can you argue with him? Right, 29-0. Weeks getting in Lopez's face again.
It's going to be important for Marquez to land something big to stop this momentum, because as these rounds go on, Lopez get more and more confident.